Okay, so we're going to first make a braid here real quick, and by doing that we just add a subdivision surface modifier to this default cube, bump them both up to 4, and then we're going to hit T to go into tools and turn on the shading smooth, which I didn't have it selected. Now it's selected, so we turn to smooth. And we're going to stretch this out here, just scale it up, constrain it vertically, and then just move it up. And going to go into edit mode and hit Control R to make a loop cut, one for the top and one for the bottom, just to get it a little more shape going on to it. Hop back to object mode. Going to go ahead and duplicate this 3 times in kind of a triangle form here. Then we're going to grab all of them, or select all of them rather, and join them into one object. Now we're going to go to Object, Transform, Origin to Geometry. That's very important because if you don't have that selected when you add the simple deform, which I just added, and turn the deform factor of the twist up, it won't twist from the center point. Now I'm adding another simple deform, and this time I set it to taper, so we can control the bottom of it to make it look like hair that is coming to a point at the end. And going to add one more simple deform and twist on top of everything to just give it a few more, to give it a little bit of a tighter braid. And I'm going to bump the subdivision surface up one more because the geometry is getting a little harsh from being twisted so much. And we have our basic braid here, pretty much. So now we're going to add a curve. Well, actually, we're going to add a generic sphere and turn the smooth shading on so we can have something to kind of pretend is a head to attach our little hairpiece to. Now we're going to add a curve, a Bezier curve. Going to scale it up and rotate it around and try to position it to where we drag half of it down and then go in, while in edit mode, and going to straighten it up there and extrude, so we have 3 total points in our curve, one in the middle, one at the bottom, and one in the top. Going to move it over to the braid, go into wireframe mode, get it situated a little bit better. And now we're going to add a curve deform modifier. And under object, we're just going to select the Bezier curve that we created. And then we're going to grab the main braid and move it back up so we have a little bit of space of the curve hanging above it and below it so we can grab the handles easily. And now that the braid is deformed to the curve, we can just move the points of the curve around till it's what we want to see here. So just mess with that a little bit more and rotate this around, and it's a very simple kind of braid, but that's about it. I'm gonna fix this right here, but then there you go, that's a braid, simple braid.